Hey guys, hang in there. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Well, that's not good. Hang in here, fellas. I'm trying to figure this out because I'm noticing lives don't work as like the regular videos here. Never done it. I did it one time before, but I think I had a little bit of help. Moving some stuff around. Okay, I guess that's as good as it's going to get. Okay. I'm going to have to stand up the whole time because the camera's where my chair usually sits. And let me see here. Trying to see how many people are in here and how to set up a moderator. World famous Michael Hale, rule number 9. Dennis Whipple. Nate at Green Display Revival. Danny, Terry Shields, Mr. Alton in the house. Pocket EDC. Mario's in the house. Which one of you guys know how to be a moderator? Can you guys hear me? Okay, so you can hear me. James Alton. Does that mean James Alton is the moderator? And add as moderator. All right, James, are you cool with being the moderator? Because it says you are. There you go. You're blue. Awesome. I've got one more minute until 6 o'clock. I don't know how to tell. Okay, there's 28 people watching. All right, we'll give it a few more minutes before we actually jump into anything. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's good. Jeff Jackson, he's in the room. We're going to add him to that moderator list as well. If you don't mind, Jeff, is that cool with you? Guys, you'll have to excuse my desk area here. It's kind of a shambles right now. I had planned on being a little more organized, and I see there is quite a delay from what's going on the screen there. These are the giveaways. Over here's the hat. That's the first thing I'm going to give away. And then we'll do this little German Creek knife. And this marbles. And then we'll have a choice of either the Civivi or the K-bar. And then the final giveaway will be that other knife. All right. While we're getting started here, I want to show off a knife that Kevin the Knife Doctor gave me when we had our meetup last week. That is this here buck. And I hit the camera. Sorry, folks, not an earthquake. This buck, I believe they call it a buck light. This thing is way cool. I love buck knives. And but this one here is super lightweight. And I can actually do the buck flip with this knife. And it'll get easier once it gets broken in. This other knife that I have here, I've got a Kershaw that is super broken in, super flippy. You can do the thumb flip, or just flip your wrist and snap that baby out there. And she is lightning smooth. But that buck knife will get there soon. But this Kershaw is one of my favorite knives to carry. I love it. Got magnets stuck all over it. Yes, Kevin gave me this when we met up, and I gave him as his Zippo display case that I picked up for him. Absolutely love it. I'm going to be carrying this on a regular till I get it broken in. What color is the buck? I'm kind of colorblind. I think it's like gray or green. Well, I think it's a gray color. Not sure. I got a dart stuck in my eye when I was 13 in my right eye, so I don't really see colors too well with that eye, and it messes the other eye up. Knife doctor's in the house. Hey, Kevin, I was just showing off this knife that you gave me. Absolutely love it. Can do the buck flip, but I can't do it on camera without smashing into the table. But it's a pretty sweet knife. I'll be carrying it. Once I get it broke in, it's a pretty smooth knife now. And it has the Bose heat treat on it. S35 VN, good steel. I carried this like 3 days this week. Absolutely love it. Oh, is Stephen Jeffries in here yet? I don't know. I've been kind of looking around. I don't see him in there. Stephen sent me a nice little gift for my 1,000 subscribers. He sent me a little cosmic dog card here. Nice little note. And sent me this Cutmaster knife. And it is a 200th anniversary of the Constitution. It's a pretty cool knife. Little lock back. It'll go get in my display case there. Made by Cutmaster. So that was very nice of him to send that over. Jason Beecher's in the house. What's going on, Jason? Yeah, that's very pretty. In the box, original box and everything was very cool. I got lots of gifts laying on this table here. These are some also Stephen Jeffrey slips that he gave to me at the Ellaville Knife Show. Very cool. Oh, Justin, Mr. Knife Monkey, what's going on, kid? James Williams, 37 people. Hey, why don't we just go ahead and jump in so we're not here all night. We're going to go ahead and jump in and do the first giveaway. We'll just pick a random number between 1 and 100. Y'all know how that works. I'll have Mr. Alton give you a go, and then we'll give it about 2 minutes, and then we'll hit stop. Whoever comes closest to the number without going over will win. And the first, I've already used a random generator. First prize we're going to give away is this Gerber cap. So as soon as we can give a go and see who wants to win this cap, or who's going to win the cap. Yeah, we'll throw Mr. Beecher in there too. Mr. Beecher and Stephen Jeffries were two of my first subscribers. They go way back with me. Super thankful to those fellas. I had 3 moderators. That should be enough. Give it a couple minutes and we'll see who comes closest. Hey, you northern guys, are you guys warming up any? It was beautiful, 65 here today. Bubba's in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, y'all can keep those 30s. Well, we were down in the 30s here in the evenings this past week. Even got down in the 20s with a wind chill. And for Florida, that is cold. All right, fellas, you guys want to hit a stop, and then we'll see what number came closest to the number on the back side of this hat here. All right, we got double stopping. Well, thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Well, one of the fellas commented on the video I posted, meeting up with the knife doctor, and he said he liked my voice and I should do podcast or something. And that camera creeped down, didn't it? It was way up here. I find some way of holding that up better. All right, well, here we go. Guys, the number on the back of that hat was 25. So whoever's closest to 25, while I find somewhere to better secure this camera. This is borderline embarrassing trying to get this to work. And it's still creeping down. You know what? I'm just going to hold it. How's that? Excuse my reach, fellas. There we go. We're just going to hold it. Okay, do we find someone close to 25 here, guys? I can't really see the screen. Looks like Nate. Nate picked 25. All right, Mr. Nate. I believe I have your mailing address, but if you would email it to me, patman_FLA@yahoo.com. It's in my front title page. And there you go. Gerber Legendary Blades. It's a real fine hat. Brand new. No sweat marks. We'll get that shipped off to you in the mail. And I'll put it over here with my Gerber hat. All right. Well, we'll give it a couple minutes here. We'll find something to talk about till I get to the next knife. I got something I'll talk about. This buck knife. Hold on a second. I love my buck knives, fellas. That was courtesy of Mr. Kevin, the knife doctor. Thank you, brother. I love it. But I got a few buck knives here. I got one very special one's up there from Mr. Aaron at AW Custom Knives. But I'm talking about this buck knife. Oh, wait a minute. This is not the buck knife. This is the Harbor Freight Gordon buck clone. But from across the campsite, you wouldn't know the difference. Now, I'm sure the tang probably only goes about that far into the handle. But it was a gift, but it was a good knife. I mean, I've used it to cook with. We got some teeners started on it. Cooked with it on a couple of campsites. It's not going to split any firewood or anything like that, but It was a good looking knife, worked pretty decent. But this is the buck knife, and I picked this up on Whatnot. And when I received it, a little disappointed. Again, guys, I'm doing this handheld, so bear with me 1 second here. Eli's in the house. What's going on, Big E? This buck knife, this is a 119. Focus. But the blade has been dragged through one of those electric sharpeners, and it's all chewed up. So I got a fair amount of work to do to straighten that edge up. But I love my buck knives. Fantastic knife. Yes, that is a beautiful knife. It's hard to beat. I had one of those, and one of the guys stole it on my job site. Actually broke the window and then got it before I even got it. All right. See who else is in here. Mark Zellers. How you doing, brother? Alabama Knife and Tool. Welcome aboard. Barlow Brigade. What's up, brother? Hey, I need you to send me some information about this knife that you said that you and Aaron, let me find where it's at here. You said you guys knew what this knife was. I tried showing, there's no maker's mark. You guys were saying something about it's some sort of exchanger or something. Klaus, I think you called it. But if you could send me some information on that, I appreciate it. I couldn't find anything. That thing is wicked sharp. Yeah, 48 people watching. If we get a couple more, we'll start the next giveaway. Klaus Exchanger. Right. Yeah. If you could, if you get any pictures or any information on that, because I haven't been able to find anything. It's really cool. I'd love. Oh yeah, that thing's got snap. That thing will take your fingers off. Big Mike's in the house. What's going on, brother? Awesome. 50 people. Let's go to the next giveaway. Moderator, give me a start, and we're going to go to this knife. It's a German Creek. It is a China knife, but it is beautiful. I'd show you the backside, but that has the number on it. Beautiful knife there, fellas. I'm watching Mike last night working on his leather slips. He's getting pretty ding-dang good at that stuff, man. Well, that fancy tool work that he's doing. While we're waiting for that, it's still packed away. See if I got, yeah, I got one laying here on my desk. You leather guys, you may have seen it in the video, breakfast video with the knife doctor. This right here, man, what a life changer this little thing is. Simple little piece of leather. But when you stick that through the strap on a vertical knife sheath, you can wear it side draw. And for fellows of excessive girth like myself, it keeps the knife from digging in your side. Super easy. Convert your vertical carry to side carry. All right, guys. And again, this just a piece of scrap, but it works great. All right, we'll go ahead and hit them with a stop. Marcel, Mr. Rubidoux Creek. You got your 1,000 giveaway going on? Sweet. We'll have to go check that out. All right, we got to stop. All right, well, there was one late entry for Charles. We'll give that to him with a number 12. Well, let's flip over here and see who won this. Number 51. Pull that tape over there. Let you get a good look at that. That's downright pert if you ask me. And again, that's new in the box. Gunner. I guess Mr. Gunner. Mr. Gunner, send me your mailing address and I'll get it mailed out to you. I'll put this back on there. Put it back on the knife. Knife off. Oh, we had a tie? Okay, I'll tell you what. Well, I got a tiebreaker for you. I got a tiebreaker. Moderators, who was the first one with number 50? All right, Gunner was the first one. Correct? All right, so Gunner, what I'm gonna do, I'll be as fair as I can here. You can choose between this knife or this knife, which I was reserving for just such an occasion. This is nothing spectacular. I know you've seen that case box. You're getting all excited. But that is a case fillet knife. See if I can get it in frame here. So it's a case fillet knife with a little nylon sheath. And I have to be completely transparent. This sheath has kind of a twist in it. And the blade likes to poke through the side of the sheath. And make me bleed. So I don't mind letting go of it. So, Mr. Gunner, which one you want? You want the little blue knife or that case fillet knife? All right, so I'll send you the case, and I'll send the other one. Who was the other one? Brian. Give me your email address, and put in there number 51, and I'll get the case off to Mr. Gunner. That's as fair as I can be, guys. Rubidoux Creek. You know, guys, you gotta check out his wax that he makes. I put that stuff on my cheese after I do the we call it mink oil for conditioning it. Once the mink oil dries, it's sucked in there. I put some of that Rubidoux Creek wax on there. I'm trying to save. Let me pull this knife off. Trying to save this leather handle. It's very dried out, loose in this section right here. Trying to see if I can hydrate it. If not, I'll have to buy some of these leather rings and redo it, because this is a no-name knife. I've seen them on eBay. There's just no name on them. The 60s and 70s is from what everybody can guess. It was pretty pitted. But that baby, I got that thing razor sharp. Got to be careful with that one. Oh, I guess I'm a man. I don't know about the man. Say my camera hung up? Try soaking it in pork fat. Okay. Well, I don't have much of that laying around, but we'll give it a shot. Is the camera working okay, guys? All right. Good enough. Oh, I'll give you guys a quick little tour here without showing off too much of my mess. These are some of my little odds and end collectibles that I've picked up. Some knife handle material back there. This is a new one I just bought today for $1. Mostly because I like the old packaging. It's pretty nice. Old Cubmaster plaque. This is my new display board. Metal magnetic chalkboard. Put my little banner on there. I've got 2 of the 3 knives that go with this tin. If anybody happens to have the old timer Ulster Barlow laying around, you want to do a little trade or something, let me know. I have a few knives I could do some trading with. This is all my Father of the Year stuff that my kiddos have got me. And here's some potential trading stock. If anybody's got a Barlow they want to get rid of. There's my boy, that big cheesy smile of his. Give me the inspiration for Cheesymoon Workshop. That's him right there. But that was a quick tour of the shop. Then my daughter has the other half of the room. Who's ducking out? Who's leaving? Yeah, Mr. Whipple, it was a river runt, and there was pieces of the river runt still in there. And but the lady just gave me the box because there was nothing left in the river runt. Well, those rule number 9. What's your name, brother? Good night there, Marcel. Dennis is out as well, I guess. Well, the camp knife and the little small knife, they're fairly easy to find, but that Barlow's kind of a challenge. All right, guys, we're going to give away this folding hunter now. It's a marbles. It's got fingerprints all over it, but I'll make sure it gets wiped off. It's brand new, never used, never carried. I do not have the box for that, but I'll wrap it up really good for you. So if we want one of the moderators give me a start. David Dooley, thank you, brother. So Michael, rule 9. I was going to say something to you. I think I was going to tell you about those other knives are fairly common out there, but the Barlow, I found one, but they want like $80 for it. And I was talking to Kevin, the knife doctor. The knife is not really worth $80 as a knife. It is maybe for someone who's looking to collect it, but you know, that's a lot of money for me. Bubba's EDC says message retract. Oh, I guess that means he took back his number. Nice batch. Eugene Worth. It's taken years to get what I got. Jim, you've been looking for the Barlow as well? Good luck, brother. I mean, like, again, they're out there, but they're just way pricey. Way too pricey for me. All right, guys, we're going to hit with a stop, and we'll give this knife away. That is a beautiful knife. I'm sure that's not real stag or whatever, but it's absolutely gorgeous. And you stopping them for sure there, ain't you, Mr. Alton? All right, fellas, let's just take a look at this. Number 6. Whoa, almost dropped it. Number 6 was the winner. Yep, flip it over there. Mastumbo 4. Someone had 4. All right, Mastumbo. Send me your email address or your mailing address to my email address. Whoa, almost got me, boys. Woo! That jerk, I went to wipe the fingerprint off and that skin and blade just snapped shut. Almost got the tip of that finger. But I'll wipe that down for you and get it sent out. Good try there, fast back NL, whatever. Good try. All right, Mastumbo. Good job. Congrats on getting that one. We're 32 minutes into this, actually a little bit longer. So these are the next two prizes here. I can't flip them over because there's numbers on the back of them. There's my cross from Brother Dwayne. I carry that all the time with me. There's another gift up there. That was from the Knife Doctor, Christmas time. Got lots of gifts around here. Then it says smash the like button. DNA free. That's right, Bubba. I'll get all that DNA off of there. My email address is Patman, just like Batman, but with a P. Patman_FLA@yahoo.com. No, oh no, I'm beyond. The last leak was right there. It's healed up now. I don't like leaking. Well, the leaking's not so bad, but the cause of the leak kind of hurts a little bit. Let's look at what I got in these Stephen Jeffrey slips here. See if I can do it one-handed here. dump it out. This is a neat little Victorinox single blade. It's like a Warncliffe type. Doing this one-handed, trying not to leak. There we go. I carry this knife a lot at work. This is a great cardboard, plastic shrink wrap slicer upper. Awesome. I absolutely love it. It is Victorinox. Let's see, Radman 1986 scored a Japanese folder the other day. Lock back with weird button. Japanese knives, yeah, Japanese knives are all right. I can do Japanese. If you want a sword, hey, Japanese is the best sword you can buy. Japanese steel. They kind of know what they're doing. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some cheap stuff out there, but wow. Speaking of swords, let's see if I can show you this one. My brother came over and rescued it out of some stuff the neighbor was going to have hauled off as trash. This is just purely decorative. It's all rusted up, but he asked if I wanted it. And I said, why not? I'll clean this joker up. And there's a fella named Terry Zippo knife display case that I arranged purchase of for Kevin the Knife Doctor. He does pirate shows or pirate reenactments or whatever, and I may gift that to him. All right, guys, I'm not trying not to keep you guys here all night. Moderators, give me a go for a choice. Whoever, well, geez, that's going to be kind of difficult. Because it's a separate number. But give me a go. We'll figure this out. What I'm going to do while everybody's choosing numbers, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to pull the number off of one of these. And then we'll, now let's just go for the Gerber first. Or not Gerber, the Civivi. This is what we're guessing for, guys. Civivi, it's a liner lock. Brand new. Super flippy. Got the box, or the soft box, I guess you call it. Got the papers and the microfiber cloth, and I believe that's a Civivi sticker and a thank you. All this stuff's in there. This is what we're going to be drawing for. There's that Civivi right there. Absolutely love it. I'm going to have to buy me one. It is a Chinese knife, but it's one of the best as far as I'm concerned for the price. River Valley Survival. Is he leaving? You up on me? Okay. All right, guys, we get a stop and see who's going to take the Civivi. Dennis wants to know what the tape measure is. I got several of these little guys. This tape measure is called a Favorite Model 167. See if I can get the glare off of there where you can read it. But it's just a neat little tape. Thought I had another one laying here somewhere. Yeah, here's one. Pickering sheet metal contractor. And this is a Barlow. I can get it to focus, which I can't, so trust me, that says Barlow. Pretty cool. See, I got 3 or 4 more of those little guys laying around. All right, let's see. We'll flip this bad boy over, and we have number 74. Again, guys, I used a random generator for these numbers. No one was tipped off ahead of time. Barlow Brigade. How about that? You got a modern knife. You don't even like modern knives, do you? Big Jim. All right, brother. I will send me your email or your, geez, I keep saying that. Send me your mailing address. I will get this little joker sent off to you. Cut myself trying to flip it. There we go. I believe this one will also, yeah, you can also, I call that the buck flip. When I was in high school and prior to that, if there was a fight and you heard that, you knew the fight was about to end because someone had snapped their buck knife. Well, congrats, brother. I will get this one sent off to you. And so that we're not here all night, we're going to go, oh, this goes with that. We're just going to go straight into a start on this K-bar. Now this K-bar, again, if you don't know the story of the K-bar, guys, give me a start. All right, this K-bar had a leather handle on it. The pommel was missing, and the leather looked like it had been chewed on by a dog or something. It was horrendous. There is a video a couple months ago or so about that. This is zebra wood. There is no finish on this, as that is just wood. And there's a, again, I don't want to tip it too far, but there's a Purple Heart spacer on there. Brass pin. There are some, blemishes on the blade, but nothing that can't be buffed out if someone wanted to. I kind of left it as part of the story of the knife. It's a sweet knife. It feels super good in the hand. Bubba likes a Kershaw blur. I do too. I love Kershaws. This Kershaw I was just showing here. I don't know. Does that qualify as a blur? I don't know. See what it says on the back here. This thing won't focus. But I love that knife. It gets used a lot. Wicked sharp. So yes, sir, that qualifies as a blur. K-bar 1233. Well, Jeff, good luck. Hope maybe you know your moderator. If you can get a guess in there if you want. I don't think anyone in this group would cry foul if you guessed a number. Okay, that's a scallion. Okay, don't know. I have several leaks. Speaking of leaks, right in there, Kershaw leak. I believe that's the mint chocolate chip in Magna Cut. I won that knife in a giveaway. I was the second runner-up because dude that won it did not call in and claim it. So it became mine. All right, guys, let's hit them with a stop, and we'll see where we're at. Yeah, Dennis, I have code books and architectural books, engineering books. Even have how about a set of encyclopedias? That's something you don't see every day. Yeah, I have a pretty extensive background in architecture, engineering, and currently working in construction. But all right, we got to stop. Let's see where we're at, fellas. 68 is the winning number on this Kershaw. Oh, geez, K-bar. We're talking about Kershaw so much. I love the way this knife feels in my hands. It's got some nice little jipping on the back here. That's a great all-purpose knife. Skinning, camping, processing. Do I EDC? Well, I'm not familiar with the term YMA knife. Bob Billings got 66. Oh, it looks like someone hit it straight on 68 there. Tom Wingert was the first 68. Was there a second 68? Looks like Tom got it dead on. Right, hold on. Mark Downer says there was a 68 as well. Hokey pokey, fellas. What do we do? I'll tell you what we do. We make it fair, right? We're gonna make it fair. Who had 68 first? Was it Mark or Tom? So Tom was the first one. All right, Tom, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to give you a choice here. I'm trying to find someone that somewhat equals this knife. Tell you what. This is a tough one, brother. It's a tough one. A tough one for me personally. There you go. You can choose this K-bar or this knife made by Monarch. It's made in Japan, good quality, super good steel. That is the real deal, the real McCoy. The knife, the blade is a little pitted and shows its age, but it's a beautiful knife. So what do you think there, brother? Brother Tom, which one is yours and which one goes to Mark? I ain't giving that leak away, brother. Where's the choice at? Tom, you're going to take the K-bar. All right, Tom, send me your mailing address. I'll get the K-bar sent out to you. And Mark, send me your info, and you're going to get this Bowie knife. I mean, it's not a real Bowie knife or true Bowie knife, really, but that's what they called it. It's made by Monarch. There is history on this on a lot of the knife, like the Knife Works and several of those other websites. There is history out there on that knife. You can find it. All right, well, guys, there you go. Congrats, Tom and Mark. The rights, what model for what? K-bar? The model on the K-bar is a 1237. And this Monarch knife is just Monarch, Japan, and it is stamped on here, original Bowie knife. There is one that's made in China, I believe, but the font on this original Bowie knife is different, and it's not as nice as that knife. So there you go, guys. Congratulations to the winners. I thank each and every one of you guys. I never started this to see how many subscribers I could get. I never thought it would be 500, let alone 1,000. And then after the breakfast with Knife Doctor the other day, I gained like nearly 300 people, and just in a couple of days. That was pretty amazing. The power of the Knife Doctor. I tell you, that cat's amazing. And hey, he jumped off here, but congrats to Rubidoux Creek for hitting 1,000. I mean, he started way after me, and Bubba over there, Bubba's killing it. We got to get Nate pumped up and get him up to 1,000 as well. Same with Barlow Brigade. Some of you other guys giving them shout outs. Let's get everybody to 1,000. It's pretty fun. Mr. Combs, thank you. Brian, thank you. Going to keep watching. Thank you, Jason. Jason Beecher, dude, been there since the beginning. Him and Stephen Jeffries, and from the very beginning with me. They're two awesome fellows. Always positive comments, and let's get Knife Monkey. Let's get him built up as well. Turn the machines back on. Don't know what that means. Here's something during the tour I didn't show. Those are walking sticks and canes that I've collected over the years. Initially out of necessity. I had a messed up back and could barely walk. This is one of my favorites. Picked this up at a flea market for if I can get out of there without tearing everything down. I picked this up at a flea market for like $3. A little shedding on there. Absolutely love it. Turns heads everywhere I go. Sorry about the camera work, fellas. You just had to bear with me. I'm kind of new to this live jazz, and didn't have a proper stand for it. My camera stand is, I think I showed this before. The camera stand's an old, put over here where you can see it. It's a really cheap, cheesy microphone stand. Microphone would go in here, but I got my little snake leg mini tripod taped to the end of it, and that's the high-tech Cheesymoon setup. And I'm trying to watch this on my laptop over here, and it keeps timing out on me. And the monitor went out. There we go. Trying to follow the chat over here. Don't know why it's doing what it's doing. That's wild. Bear with me, fellas. I'll try to. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. Arizona EDC, thank you. He's back, Mr. Louie. If you guys haven't checked Arizona EDC out, great channel. You made a cane out of sumac. That's probably a pretty nice cane. Terry Shields, good night. Thanks for watching. Knife Crazy. Oh, you missed a giveaway, brother. Had to do a couple alternates. Had to swap out. We had a couple tiebreakers. And I'm looking at my phone here, fellas. I got 13%, so I think I'm going to wrap this up. Let some other people jump on there and do their thing. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You know, this is all about viewers, and, you know, of course, you got to have something to show them. But hopefully I'll keep coming up with some sort of content to show. I'll give a preview of a knife that's going to be at the Ellaville Knife Show for sale. You Rough Rider people. Oh, give me a second here. I'll open this up. The main blade. This is called a coal miner. Brand new, still in the box. That'll be at the Ellaville Knife Show in November 15. Can't wait. I might do 2 tables this year. Jeff Jackson, all you guys, I appreciate you moderators. James Alton, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off of here. Until I see you all again, please remember to like, subscribe, and above all, have a beautiful day.